You want to pick these games? Like I said, we are 0-0, both of us right now. We may have lost last night, but we're moving on, aren't we?
No, we don't count it. Nobody knows.
Okay, boom.
Dump that.
Yeah.
Nobody knows.
Wipe it off
when we
the board.
cut this.
You're right.
Yeah, nobody even knows. I love you too, man. I have no idea where that person came from. Jets at Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I have no idea. It could be anywhere. They could be at the pool. They could be coming out of class over here. There's a walkway back here. There's a pond over here. Sure, there's a couple gators in there. You got to do what you got to do. The campus is alive. The campus is alive. Jets at Tampa Bay. 1 p.m. on Fox. 43.5 over-under. 6.5-point favorites are the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The Jets, because Justin Fields has a concussion, are potentially using quarterback 2. Definitely using quarterback 2. Justin Fields has officially been ruled out against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Obviously, Tampa Bay coming after a huge last-minute win. And then also Baker Mayfield describing what the Tampa Bay Buccaneers need to be heard, or how he describes them needs to be heard before we make a selection on this particular pick. Run that, Foxy.
Moment in the game, you took a pretty hard hit. And, it looked like you could have been seriously hurt. And you sprang right back up and just started jawing with C.J. Gardner-Johnson. Just what's the mentality like in those moments for you?
We don't take any shit.
Nice.
Okay, I'll take the Buccaneers. I'll take the Buccaneers minus 6.5. AJ, your thoughts?
I think you know where I stand here. Give me the Buccaneers minus 6.5. When your quarterback is making comments like that and responding like that in the field, how can you not root for this guy?
Well, and also, how about as soon as he gets up in GJ's face, which is awesome, his teammate goes from stopping him to actually just turning and helping him. Actually, we are fighting right now. I like what the Buccaneers mindset is. Also, BA coming to town every single week. I think we're a little bit more up on Tampa Bay than most places because we're hearing from a guy who's very close to the building down there and the vibes are immaculate. It's go on, Buccaneers. And then on the flip side, Justin Fields and the Jets could be a tough start for the Aaron Glenn regime and era in New York, but hey, they're going to get to the right spot eventually. Go on, Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Next game, AJ, that we're going to be picking is a big one because it involves the Thunderdome. Pittsburgh Steelers, Tone and Nick taking on the New England Patriots of Boston. Con man, underdogs at home, hosting the Pittsburgh Steelers. Your thoughts of how the Patriots are going to show up?
I'm in a really bad spot now as a Patriots fan because I believe that they are a very good football team, and that's a problem just because I don't like to think that because it only sets you up for failure. Christian Gonzalez practiced for the first time this week. He's officially questionable, but it is believed that he will make his debut. Keon White had an illness. He didn't practice this week. Westover should be back. Not as big of a deal. I think he changes the game for New England, Christian Gonzalez. I think he's the corner that completely sets off one side of the field, and then it's kind of a 10-man game. So that's only the question mark so far for New England. But I feel really good about it, especially being dogs. And most importantly, the Patriots will be wearing their red throwback jerseys, and Julian Edelman is going into the Hall of Fame this Sunday.
Ooh. Congrats to Julian Edelman.
Love you,
well
Jules.
deserved. I think he's actual Hall of Famer as well, not
Hell
just
yeah.
Patriots Hall of Fame. I have massive respect for the Kent State Golden Flash stud, Julian Edelman. Congrats to him getting honored this weekend by an organization that he obviously loves and committed a lot to. Let's talk about committing a lot to an organization. And Bill Parcells. Hell yeah, Tuna and Julian Edelman. That's a huge weekend. Congratulations to both of them. Well earned. Let's go to another organization that is beloved by a man. Tone, Steelers favored by 1.5 in Foxborough. Do you like that or hate that right now?
I hate that. I don't know why. I'm not sure why. But no, I think the offense will be fine. Watch out for Milton Williams and Barmore on the New England Patriots D-line. They have struggled with big defensive linemen so far this season. So something to look at there. I am just looking like Gump was. I'm just looking for a little fight on the defense. Okay? Just a little.
You're favored. You're looking for fight.
From the defense. Just looking for a little fight from the defense. If they look bad again on defense, it doesn't matter what the offense looks like. So I just want a little fight from that run defense. I do think they're going to score some points, but I really just don't want to watch them get gashed for 6 yards a carry.
Let's go to back row. Nick Maraldo, Steelers fan, taking on the Patriots. Hoping for a dub so Connor doesn't literally dance in your face, Nick? Or what are the thoughts going into this one?
That's all we can hope for, Pat. And, everyone knows Connor and his eccentricness, and I say that as a compliment. And he lives and dies with those Pats. And if they come in after a win, he is on the moon. And if they lose, he is down in the dumps. So, I love Connor, but boy, would I like to see him down in the dumps. But I'm not expecting it because for all those reasons Tone mentioned. The defense just, he said it earlier this week too. When you are a team that gets run on and gashed like this, you can't stop the run. It is so demoralizing. So there is not a lot of hope to be able to fix all these problems that go back to last season in a week's time. So we'll see. Maybe they can pull off a miracle. They traditionally don't play well against New England, but Tomlin is 3-0 against Vrabel as a head coach. So,
and Artie Smith knows his number.
You're talking about Mike T?
Well,
Go Mike T, go Mike T, go Mike T,
go Mike T, go Mike T, go Mike T,
go Mike T, go Mike T, go Mike T, go Mike T, go Mike T, go
Mike T, go Mike T, go Mike T, go Mike T. I'm talking about Mike Tomlin there, not to be confused with Mike Tannenbaum, who
Get
I
Up
don't think
did one of the most.
many people are saying go Mike T. to
What
him.
Get Up did this morning with that was one of the most disrespectful things I've ever seen on television.
Yeah, you're
I'm
right.
being serious.
I am
We
too.
sent a cease and desist to the
Thank
people that we
God.
know. We sent a C and D. We're like, hey, don't you do that. Okay, don't. There's no reason
Head
to
should
do
roll.
what you, run this, please. Run this. Let's go. This is what
People
happened.
need to
this
see
morning.
this.
Mike T is the man.
Are you high?
Mike T is the man.
Yes.
Mike T
That's my micro.
is the man. Is the man.
All you need is love.
Mike T is the man. The man.
Greedy, that's right.
From day one, Mike T is the man.
Yeah. Oh man, I love that shit.
Hold on, though. You got to go afterwards because they don't really correct it. They just go, that's Mike Tannenbaum.
At for our benefit to put together a new feature called Mike T is the man.
Show the dab.
Yeah, there's a
For
full
our
on.
benefit
Hey,
to,
listen.
put together a new feature called Mike T is the man.
He takes it too, accepts it. Okay. All right. I like that. Just go ahead and take it. Yeah, he is. Was he talking about me? I didn't see that live.
I don't like to call for people's jobs, but someone.
No, I think Aaron would love. I think Aaron likes Mike.
I'm sure.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. But also, not a lot of people show Mike Tomlin a lot of love publicly either. This guy's had a winning percentage for the last 20 years for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And normally, whenever he's being talked about, it's in a negative fashion because he either didn't win by enough or doesn't have a team that can win a Super Bowl. This year, Tone, can you guys win a Super Bowl or no?
If the defense plays like the number one overall paid defense in the NFL and they turn into a top 5 defense magically, like if we get some fairy dust and sprinkle it all over their heads and somehow they grow into monsters, sure. Yeah, definitely.
Okay, so that sounds like he thinks it's likely.
where Tone's
AJ,
at.
who do you have?
Jeez, we know where Tone stands. I mean, he's trying to publicly put on a good face, but we know he's down in the dumps, no question. But you know what? I think you shouldn't be, Tone. I think this is the week the defense figures it out.
Hell yeah.
I'm taking the Steelers minus 1.5 on the road. I think TJ gets going,
Hell yeah.
gets a couple sacks probably. And I feel like the Steelers' problems stopping the run, not all the time, but some of the times are very, very fixable things. Pre-snap alignments, just out of place, whatever it is. I don't think you're going to line up and just pound the ball on the Steelers' defense. So give me the Steelers.
Their defense coordinator actually did say it's a lot of alignment issues.
Yeah.
Okay, a lot of alignment issues. That's not great. We already started the season. We had preseason and training camp to figure that whole thing out. Also, a lot of returners and a lot of money spent on that side of the ball. So let's get the alignment figured out. That is good news because I think you can get it fixed. And, since Aaron Rodgers and everybody got to the Pittsburgh Steelers, there has been object constancy. It has been, we are going to win the Super Bowl. That is what the mission is. We're on a one-way trip or we are going completely off the rails. We are trying to win a Super Bowl. Everybody's on the same page. And for the Patriots, it does feel like the Patriots are in hey, let's see what we got this year. Let's make improvements. Let's be good. But nobody's expecting, I don't want to speak for Connor, but going into the year, there was no thought like, hey, we're going to win a Super Bowl this year. It was more so like, let's see what we got. Maybe we make a run at this thing. Let's find out if Drake May is the guy. Also, let's let Vrabel set his culture. Am I accurate in that, Connor?
Yeah, bingo. No expectation whatsoever. It was more so like hey, ask me about the expectations of the team for this season, week 8, because no one really knows till then.
So I'll take the Steelers for that object constancy just because it's way too early to give up on that run. But we shall see. I think that is not a good matchup for the Steelers at all. And I don't like that they're favored in Foxborough.
Yeah,
that's going to be a tough place to play regardless. Go ahead, Con.
And the spread's very interesting just because I feel as though a lot of the Pittsburgh people have been talking a lot about the O-line in the Patriots defense leads the league in pressures and sacks, and Gonzalez is only going to help that. And I think
I'll take the Patriots plus 1.5. Okay, I'll take the Patriots plus 1.5. Let's go Falcons, Panthers. You and me, Con Man. Let's go, brother.
Hey, come on
Falcons,
now. Hey, I feel very good.
Come on, Drake.
Hey, one time. You just heard Josh Allen. Josh Allen just said Drake May's going to win a Super Bowl, win an MVP one day.
Yeah, but he looked up to Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, but didn't he say he's a good kid?
Yeah, he said he's a good kid. He's got a hell of an arm, and he's got a howitzer. And he said Drake May one day is going to win the MVP and break a lot of records. You heard it.
Okay, I did hear that. He does look up to Aaron Rodgers and still should. I think he's very good. But for some reason, this feels like a Vrabel day. Falcons, Panthers. Falcons favored by 5.5 in Carolina. Anything we need to know about that particular game?
There is a 5 out there, just so you guys know that. So if you're taking the Falcons, you can get a 5. Other than that, no. Everyone, I mean, the rookies have been great for the Falcons. It seems like everyone is pretty healthy on both sides of that, to be honest with you.
Falcons were on in the trenches, top 5 O-lines, and also good D for everything DB.
Yeah.
I will take the Falcons -5 in Carolina. AJ, your thoughts?
Yeah, I'm taking the Falcons all day. I love what this Falcons defense has been doing. I think Penix is going to have a day as well. So, yeah, Falcons -5.
Yeah, Lee Gett also, just for Carolina, he's getting killed on the internet right now because people are claiming that his accent is bull. So, a lot of problems in that wide receiver room right now. Maybe some outside noise.
Jeez. I mean, they're going to start attacking things whenever things aren't going well.
I agree. I think it's ridiculous. It's just it's an incredible accent. Why would we even be fact checking this?
Also in that wide receiver room, Tedero McMillan is leading the league in rookie receiving yards.
This guy's good.
Okay, Tet Mack is good. The Irish Oos is obviously a stud. We're thankful that it's working out for him down there in Carolina. I don't like that. I don't like what you said there, Con Man.
I don't like
Why is he eating squirrel? For no reason? They're thinking like
exactly. Like they go all the way
and
back.
What else was it? Groundhog he ate or something like that?
Yeah.
I mean, basically roadkill.
Raccoon was one of them.
Yep.
But yeah, people went all the way back to his sophomore year at South Carolina, and then clipped together all of his interviews throughout time at South Carolina, and they were like,
well, when he was at South Carolina, he was trying to speak, in a way that he thought he was supposed to speak, so he went away from who he was.
He's a young boy at the time, and now he's a man. His voice changed. What are we talking about?
Dialects change.
Yeah, exactly. He got more comfortable and confident in himself and who he actually is. He said, I'll take the raccoon, I'll take the possum, even though the possums are awesome. We got a couple possums at the house. It's a cool animal.
Wow.
It's one of those things that's down in Australia.
Marsupial?
There it is. It's a marsupial. It's the only one on North America. These things got good brains. Good eating habits, too.
How?
They're
What do you
super
mean?
chill.
They eat Lucky Charms from when they live in the walls of your old house?
That was raccoons, okay? Please. We don't have trash pandas around, although Xavier Legette does eat those. This is something very different. These are opossums, okay? And they're very docile creatures. They look interesting. They look weird, but they eat in a similar fashion as a raccoon. They use their little fingies. They grab their food. They eat it. This is pretty nice, and then they go about their business. So I don't blame, potential eating of those animals because of how cool they look, but it's just not for me. Xavier Legette, obviously all in. They're saying he's not a good wide receiver right now either. That's not great. Colts taking on the Titans. Colts favored by 4.5. I'll tell you, I've never been more comfortable in a bet before hearing. So Zaire said, Zaire, number 44, captain of the Indianapolis Colts, incredible football player. Gets all the tackles. He's really good. He basically, I don't know. People are taking it out of proportion, I think, where he says that Cam Ward needs not throw what he threw. I hope he, talk a little shit to Cam Ward, and it got blown up. It's like, why would you even say anything that you don't, a lot of people say that's Zaire Franklin football. I think that is what Zaire does. He obviously is a very confident, outspoken guy, is one of the captains of the team, so I think he's comfortable. I don't think we need to piss off Cam Ward or anybody at Tennessee because of how things are going for our team right now. We're vibing, but I'm not on the team. So he feels, however he feels, he can say whatever the hell he wants. With that being said, Colts by 100.
Okay.
Hey, this is a brand new Colts team going into Nashville. From what I've been told too, City of Nashville understands that this Danny Dimes is a different Danny Dimes. They're welcoming, from what I've been told, the Indianapolis Colts down to that beautiful city of Nashville. They're actually picking them up as a second team, I've heard. The people in Nashville you know what? Cam Ward's definitely a guy, but this Indianapolis Colts team is what we like. Because Danny Dimes likes live music. We know that. Loves live music. First place he's going, tin roof. First ever tin roof where, AJ?
Indianapolis, I'm guessing. Pittsburgh.
Nashville. Jesus fucking Christ.
Buffoon.
Nashville.
Come on, man.
It's in Nashville. So the team is going to Nashville to take on the Titans. From what we've been told, is everything that Nashville is about, these Colts boys love. And how could you not with that great city? With that being said, this is going to become a run of Danny Dimes' dominance over the Tennessee Titans, and it starts with -4.5. I like it. Is that the most? Can I get -4 anywhere?
4.5 across the board.
You said $1 million.
Wait, hold on. A 4 just popped up. You can get 4.
Boom, give me it. Give me that. -4, Indianapolis Colts. Thank you, AJ. Go ahead.
Well, with all of that being said, and what is it, the Tin Roof? Tin Roof's the bar you're chatting about?
Yeah.
I thought it was the bar you guys talk about here, the indie bar. What's that one called?
Tin Roof.
The Tin Roof.
Tin Whistle.
Tin Whistle.
It's insane. It is insane what is going on right now.
What do you mean?
Well, where are you? Where
Have
are you?
some
I'm
respect.
thinking about
With us?
ball. I hear Gumpy chiming in here. Thanks, Gump. The thing is, I'm thinking
Gumpy's a
about
big
ball.
time. Hey, he's a big time tin roofer.
I hear about
It's an
Gumpy.
absolute staple, Hawker.
I know in Indianapolis. I know Gump sits there and sticks his little butt out and sends out the vibe to all the ladies here in India. I didn't think about the Nashville one that he
What?
goes
Is that
to.
what you do?
What was that?
You stick your cheeks out? What's that all
Dropping
about?
trout.
Not what happens.
You drop. What do? You do one of these? You do the. Hey, how we doing?
Yep,
Feels like a Hawker move.
for sure.
That's what you do.
Yo, hey, how we doing, huh?
You guys see these new
doing that?
shoes, right? You guys see these
doing,
shoes?
Hey,
Tin roof, you
ladies.
can't do that, by the way, because the place is so packed. Place is so packed.
Yeah.
You wouldn't be able to do a full leg.
okay.
extension
Sardines
like
in there.
this. Even if Gumpy's little feet, okay, Gumpy's little feet. I don't even know if they.
What'd you
You know,
do
have the
this?
opportunity.
Why'd you do that? That's a bit small. Come on,
This
it's
is
bigger
uncalled for,
than that,
Gumpy.
Pat.
This is uncalled for, Gumpy. I don't like. We're in your time.
Dolphins are 0-3. You know, let's just enjoy the campus.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, we don't have to pile on gums, okay, guys?
Come on.
That's not accurate. That can't be accurate.
Every once in a while, these things will be walking in front of me or next to me, and I'll look down, and I think like a child running up on me. You know, I think to myself like, did Mackenzie come on?
What do you like for real though? Like, can't. No, not that.
I would say this ball.
Oh, no. Come on.
I mean, it's one-
Well, that water bottle might be a little too big.
there's no reason. For
This is so fucked up, guys. I just want to put
I
that
agree.
on. I want to put that on
We
the
gotta
record
remember how
now.
quick these feet are. Nobody's talking
Super
about how
quick.
quick these feet are.
I see him at TST, super quick feet. I see him warming the boys up, stalking everybody in warm-ups. With that being said, give me Tennessee on this game, Pat. +4.5.
What?
Yeah. I just think it's the first time the Colts are going to be away from the loud house. You know, they have the nice friendly confines. I think Cam Ward, I mean, he's already – don't wake him up even more. This guy can make some plays. So, yeah, give me Tennessee here.
Don't wake them up.
All right. So you got Tennessee +4.5. I got the Colts -4, of course. Bengals with Jake Browning taking on the Minnesota Vikings with an absolute dog named the fuck.
What happened?
I don't know, maybe dropped a.
They probably caught.
Yeah, some sort of lizard.
A little bit of air.
A little bit of noise.
A little bit of noise here. Two backup quarterbacks battling, 2.5-point favorites at home. Kevin O'Connell's going to be able to do his magic. Anything we need to know about this one here, Con Man?
Yes, Jake Browning, revenge game. I believe he's already played the Vikings, beat the piss out of them with the Bengals. He got cut from Minnesota when he came into the NFL, I believe. And then for the Vikings, Aaron Jones is on the IR,
Correct.
so it's only Jordan Mason out back, basically. So he'll get.
Darisaw didn't practice.
Yeah, Darisaw probably not going, I believe. But aside from that, no, that's about it.
I cannot wait for the Carson Wentz experience. Okay? And I think there's a chance that this changes football forever. KOC and Carson Wentz.
Could.
It could go one way or the other.
For a second straight day, the Vikings listed QB. J.J. McCarthy did not practice. Carson Wentz is slated to start Sunday versus the Bengals. Thank God the Carson Wentz experience is going to happen. J.J., we hope you get healthy. J.J., we do not want you to obviously miss any games. We would be eager to see your development as an NFL quarterback, especially with everything everybody's ever said about you. But we have seen one quarterback develop through the NFL, okay? And his name is Carson Wentz. From MVP conversations for this man to Super Bowl champion as a backup, to oh no, everybody gets fired, to holy hell, I'm out of town, to oh no, new home, oh, this didn't work either, more people fired, to just bouncing around with an immense amount of talent, but obviously a huge recklessness that nobody else could ever compare to. Carson Wentz football is electrifying. So is Jake Browning football. AJ, who do you like? How do you like it?
Man, Carson Wentz. I am excited to see the Carson Wentz experience here in Minnesota, but I will take Jake Browning and the Cincinnati Bengals at plus 2.5.
You could get a 3.
Plus 3. There we go, Diggs. Appreciate it.
Oh, I don't know what to do on this one.
It's a tough one. Carson might throw 6 touchdowns. He might.
Yeah, agreed. Gumpy, what do you like?
I love the Vikings. Carson Wentz probably gets in the paint, too, if we know Carl.
I'll take the Vikings. Give me the Vikings minus 2.5. I just want to bet on Carson Wentz just to feel alive one more time.
Bingo.
I mean, with a backup left tackle, everything going through his mind is, hey, got to make a play, Carl. Got to make a play
every
now.
single time. Every time I drop.
It's like whenever you drop down in there and you start roping your hand onto one of them bulls. You know, and you know what's about to come, but you can't wait for it. You're scared, but you're excited. Because you never know what that bucking bull is going to buck and do to you. You know, that's basically Carson Wentz football. And I want to ride the lightning just one more time with him. So I'm going to go ahead and take KOC and Carson Wentz minus 2.5 at home against Jake Browning. Although I know Jake Browning's got a lot of moxie, a great personality, and great at football. I know he is all those things. Let's go with the Raiders, Washington Commanders. Marcus Mariota, potential revenge game, 3.5-point favorite at home for the Washington team. As Geno Smith, Marcus Mariota officially will start for the Washington Commanders to take on his last team, the Las Vegas Raiders. He is a great quarterback who has certainly filled in well as a backup quarterback and has fell into this role in beautiful fashion. He now will take on Geno Smith, Pete Carroll, Chip Kelly, who talks ball with Tom every once in a while.
Not 3 to 5 times a week.
No, and they're not discussing game plan.
No.
Just ball.
I don't know what Strager was saying there. Do we talk ball? Sure. A couple guys love ball. What do you want? We have a little coffee maybe out there. We talk ball, right, Ty? I don't think it's that big of a deal what Chip and Tom are talking about.
No, it's not. And you know what? I hate this for Schrags, but I don't know, if it's going to be an open door policy for him at the Raiders facility anytime soon.
That's Las Vegas.
I know.
Sorry, Peter.
Schrags is going to want to be in Las Vegas to move into shaking
Exactly.
the groove and the bacon. He's going to want to be out there, and all of a sudden, maybe his second Monday Night Football gig. Is that what that was? Second?
First?
I'm not sure. That was the first doubleheader of the year, but I'm not sure if he did any.
He was on location at the first one, but I don't think he did any sideline reporting. I think that was his first sideline duty of the season.
So in one of his first ever hits on Monday Night Football, back on the sideline, how jacked up he was. He just causes a firestorm throughout the entire NFL. Hey, that's Pete Schrager football, baby.
That's right,
That's right, Schrager.
If two guys can't talk ball, then I don't want to. This is not where I want to live. Okay, that's just. And by the way, all the 3.5s are gone with the news that Jaden is officially at. It's now 2.5 or 3.
All right, AJ, who do you like? 2.5 or 3?
Give me the Raiders on this one. They go on the road, get a big road victory. So what can I get it at, Tom?
+3.
+3, yeah. Raiders +3 for me.
I'll ride with you there. Green Bay Packers, Tucker Kraft avoided catastrophe where he ran through a wall yesterday and missed the stud in the wall by just inches potentially and hit his shoulder. They thought maybe could have been a catastrophe. He also dunked on the upright and the ball came down. He landed on it like a basketball player rolled his ankle. They thought it could have been a catastrophe. It was not. He actually ran through and tried to spike Matt LaFleur's head off the ground. Matt LaFleur averted killing him, because Matt LaFleur, much like Coach Cristobal, is a jiu-jitsu black belt. So there's a lot of things. He avoided catastrophe this week in practice. Sounds like he's going to be a go. That's great news. Ty, 7.5-point favorites in the dog pound. How do you feel about that as a 1 p.m. game?
Well, Micah Parsons had no injury designation this week, so hopefully his play increases. I don't know how many snaps he's going to play, but if he played the whole game, that would be awesome. Also, Aaron Banks, one of the linemen, the guy they paid a lot of money for in the offseason, he didn't play Thursday night. He is a go this week. Still missing their right tackle, I believe. I don't think Zach Tom's going to go, so they'll have a backup there again. And we'll see, because although the Browns have got absolutely shite kicked multiple times, I believe statistically they have the best rushing defense in the NFL. And that is the one thing, if you want to nitpick with the Packers, they haven't really got Josh Jacobs going like they've wanted to. But I mean, I don't know. Earlier in the week, I was thinking, like, I don't think the Packers are going to lose, but I could see this being a game much closer than a lot of people were predicting. But again, I'm not going to bet on the Browns. You know, I'll be so pissed if I bet on the Browns to cover and the Packers win by 17, which I think they can. So we'll see. I mean, again, one of the hottest teams in the NFL right now.
Browns have the weird thing too before.
I'm sorry, go ahead,
bad.
Connor. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, my bad. Browns have that weird, like, very good defense, only at home thing. And who knows if that'll continue. But week 1, at least, with the Bengals, they kind of held them, especially after the Bengals. Yeah, should have won.
How many sacks Miles have?
3.5, I believe.
Already leads the league. Right?
By the way, these are the top two rushing defenses. Browns are 1, Packers are 2.
AJ, who do you like?
7.5 is a lot of points on the road, but I'm going to take the Packers here. I think they keep their hot streak going.
I'm going with you. Los Angeles Rams taking on the Philadelphia Eagles in Philadelphia. This is a rematch of a huge playoff game last year. The Los Angeles Rams actually played the Philadelphia Eagles better than anybody else throughout the Philadelphia Eagles' magical playoff run last year. Matthew Stafford, obviously an absolute beast. Puka Nacua can get the rock from anywhere. The defense has dogs all over the place, and they're taking on a Philadelphia Eagles team that has Coach Sirianni feeling himself. I don't know if you saw the video, but it was sent in this morning. Who knows if Foxy has it or not. But after the big win in Kansas City, Coach Sirianni was walking around before he went in the locker room, and you could hear him say this. Hey, we got to turn the volume up. Can you hear that? I cannot hear it.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Okay, so I could not hear it there. I heard it on the plane this morning. As soon as I heard it, pumped up. I said, yes, Sirianni's back. This is the first one of these we've seen in a long time. Now, I assume there's some messaging about B-Rabbit that he gave to the boys before taking on the Kansas City Chiefs. And maybe he even showed, this guy fucked my mom and the girl and the whole thing. Maybe that was a part of the motivation. So that's why he was 3-1-3ing. Everybody put their hand. We don't know what Sirianni's doing in those meetings. And I know Big Dahn was also behind him doing this in the team meeting from what I heard. So shout out to Paisan kind of being his cheddar Bob there. So whenever we think about Los Angeles Rams, Philadelphia Eagles, it's hard not to be like the Philadelphia Eagles are a wagon. This team's in the middle of a potential dynasty. They got everybody back. They're able to win. They just beat the Kansas City Chiefs, and everybody's talking about the Kansas City Chiefs being dead. Well, maybe they just played the Philadelphia Eagles. They're favored by 3.5 at home. The sportsbook thinks this is going to be close. Tone, how much money is on who here? Do we know that number yet?
Yeah, I can
on what
pull it up.
percentage is on where?
I can pull it up right now. Also, I believe while I'm looking at that, Chiefs have, the Eagles have won 19 straight games. Just something to chew on there. It is 68% Eagles.
Okay, yeah, I saw somebody put a list of Jalen Hurts, his starts. I guess he got hurt in one game and they had to nail. I think Dan Orlovsky tweeted it.
Yeah.
And it was just www. And I wish he would have, in the middle of that, gone and put, like, in parentheses, I tried to fire the head coach after this one, after this W. I was part of calling for the head coach's job after this win. The Chiefs, or the Eagles, there it is. Yeah, I wish after, like, 22-10 there or 2013, he would have dropped in there. It was at this moment we all tried to fire him for the 5th time.
Yeah, headline to get up.
22-16. Yeah, that was way too close. Is this guy the dumbest coach in the history of the NFL after 22-16? Then after 24-19, is Sirianni a liability after 26-18? This guy is the dumbest of all time. 34-6. Let's talk about other stories. Then we get back to 28-23. This guy stinks.
Weakest
it's
link.
just like that was kind of the onslaught that Sirianni had been taking. Now the offensive coordinator's getting some gruff. It sounds like he's potentially the target of everybody this year. And then the Los Angeles Rams, Sean McVay, always good. Always good. Always. Connor, who do you like in this, Connor?
Well, I was going to actually ask you guys. They went from L.A. to Tennessee last week, a little bit of a trip, but the 2-hour difference, get a win, then go all the way back to L.A. Now they're going L.A. to Philly, 1:00 game. Like, that's got to be a little tough. Like, I personally just assume that they're a little drained. I mean, both 2-0 teams, something's got to give. I love the Rams. Like, I love Devontae, and I love Puka and Kyron and Jared Verse and Fisk are awesome to watch. But it does just feel like a long couple weeks for LA, maybe especially after a Texans game week 1. That's a tough game. It just kind of feels like maybe Philly does beat the Rams by, field goal, touchdown, one of those games.
Okay, 3.5 is what it is. Can we get anything else?
Yeah, you could get a 3 if you want the Eagles.
I'll take the Eagles -3. AJ, who do you got?
I'm taking the Rams here. Yeah, I like it.
I like that.
I like
that
Stafford.
we did that. We're starting to agree too much, don't you think?
Yeah, and I just feel I don't know what it is. You're right. The Eagles' offense. Let's see if they get going. They get Saquon going. Maybe I think the Rams, as Connor, you went through all their. I like what this defense does for the Rams. And I love Matt Stafford. Yeah, this is a good game. This is gonna be a great game to watch.
McVay is coaching hurt too.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
Plantar fascia, right?
Yeah.
It's fucking bullshit
10 a.m.
that this is at 1 o'clock. I just want to get that out there too. To your
Especially
point.
with whatever bullshit we got coming up in prime time over the next couple weeks.
Saturday Night
agreed.
Football,
Exactly.
boom, Chiefs, Giants. Yeah, like, come on, give me a fucking break.
Yeah, 10 a.m. local time there for LA. I think has already been mentioned a couple times. I think that's a bigger deal than people think, even though Seahawks went into Pittsburgh and handled business. You know,
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm on the Eagles. You're on the Rams. Shout out to both sides. Texans, Jags, Liam Cohen, obviously, absolute beast down there. They got a good team. Texans 0-2. They're going to be 0-3. Why are the Jags favored by 1.5?
What happened?
I'm very flustered here.
I don't have an.
Is there a reason? Is there an injury? Is it something they just don't? No one believes in the Texans.
The books think the Jags are a better football team.
Yeah, people think that the Texans are kind of dog shite.
Yeah, I'm not sure if there's an update on Brian Thomas Jr. That was a big thing last week. Cohen said that he had a wrist injury. I'm not sure if he's playing or not. And then also not sure the plan with Travis Hunter, or if they're even going to do that anymore, where they say he's going to play more offense and defense this week.
Yeah, D-Butch was telling me that there's now a conversation about, like, and I don't think D-Butch has given his official opinion on it, but he's just saying the conversation is starting seemingly like, hey, should he focus in on one or the other? Is it going to be possible to be able to be great at both in the NFL at the level of football that both sides are for Travis Hunter? We'll certainly keep an eye on that. One of the most exciting players, I think, to enter the NFL. We'll see how it all pans out down there in Duval. AJ, who do you like?
Man, I don't really like either of these teams when I think about it. I don't feel great picking either one, but I'm going to go with Jacksonville here. I think they find a way to make it happen, I guess.
Okay, I'll take Cohen and the boys as well. I don't like the Texans going 0-3, though. I don't like that.
It's hard to imagine, but last team to do it, right? Hey, maybe the Texans are just the 0-3 franchise that gets to make the playoffs when they go 0-3.
I guess. All right, so maybe down there in Shad Khan Pool Paradise, they're able to pull it off. Denver Broncos taking on the Chargers. Now, this is a good one here.
Oh, yeah.
4 o'clock. We appreciate the fact that is happening. Denver Broncos, Sean Payton, after a tough game against the Indianapolis Colts. That's going to happen a lot, though, taking on the Chargers team that we all think could potentially win it all this year. This is a special year for the Chargers that are brewing, and we thought it was going to be an incredible year for the Denver Broncos. We ran the video of us going out and seeing the Chargers' new practice facility, and in there, I actually say, and I was reminded during the break while we were running it, I said, you know what, everybody's rowing in the same direction. Look out for the Chargers. I said, strictly off of vibes, and I'm a big vibes guy. I'm going to continue that. Give me the Los Angeles Chargers at home, winning by at least 2.5. Can I get that at 2?
No, it's 2.5 or 3.
AJ, you want 3 with the Broncos?
Yes, I do. Give me the Broncos plus 3. I'll take it.
Okay, Gumpy loves it. Gumpy, what are you going with?
I love the Chargers. I'll be the last guy to admit it I don't think they're good. They are unbelievable this season. The way their defense plays is incredible.
Man, I wonder if Herbert was the right pick there.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go to the next one.
Would love to know the stats on how many times Sean Payton's lost 3 straight games.
Has it ever happened?
Boy, oh boy. I'm not sure.
Why? Who do they
What are
have
the
next?
stats? What are the stats on
Michael
running
Worth.
into Danny Dimes? What are the stats on having to run into this team? That is a juggernaut, brother. Okay, I think that's tough. Saints, Seahawks. Seahawks minus 7.5. You?
My pick? Sam Darnold and the Seahawks, yeah.
Yep, me too. Dallas Cowboys taking on the Chicago Bears.
I'll take the Cowboys.
Cowboys favorite. Okay, me too. San Francisco hosting the Arizona Cardinals, favored by 2.5. They have potentially Mac Jones, even though Brock Purdy might be getting his way back in to the lineup. He looked good in practice. He didn't seemingly have extra braces. He was throwing. He looked like he was getting back into it. Shanahan saying he's wanting to get back. There's a chance he plays. Doesn't matter if there's Mac or Brock for that offense against this particular Arizona Cardinals team, AJ.
I think it does matter, but no, maybe not as much as I think because I like what Mac is able to do. I think whether it's Mac or Brock, I will take the San Francisco 49ers here.
Me as well. Then we got the Chiefs and the Giants. Chiefs favored by 6.5 in MetLife.
There's a 5.5 out there as well. Still, if you really like the Chiefs.
Okay, let's go to Bruce Brown. New York Giants
Bruce.
on Sunday Night Football. Thank God. Last week, you said we didn't give enough coverage to how great Russell Wilson and the New York Giants played. We only paid attention to the last second of both the end of the game and the end of overtime as the Dallas Cowboys broke your heart after Russell Wilson's most prolific day passing in his entire career happens to be with the New York Giants. Bruce, are you thinking that maybe the Giants slay the Kansas City Chiefs and send the Chiefs to 0-3? Oh, my God. That would be insanity on Monday if that was to happen.
I am thinking that. Battle of the 0-2s here. Somebody's O has got to go. Made a ton of mistakes week one against the Commanders. Corrected those mistakes, made different mistakes against the Cowboys, but I think we got something that the Chiefs don't right now. That's a downfield passing attack, and I think we correct those mistakes, cover this 6.5, 5.5, no problem, and there is a chance that we do send the Chiefs to 0-3. I just want to point out, Pat, that old 37-17 against the spread stat, you faded all of them so far. So this is your chance here to take a team that is 0-2 as an underdog against the spread.
I know it's tough for me just to become a believer when these eyes have seen what it's seen, but with these two teams, it hasn't seen that good. It's tough for me not to just pick the Chiefs immediately here, AJ. But this has been a new me. I think I've proven that this is a new me. I picked against the Chiefs last week. Why do it again? AJ, who are you doing?
Well, you know what? With all that you said, from the jump, I was leaning Giants here, and I'm going to stick with it. I'm taking Giants plus 6.5.
Wow.
Yeah.
Could you imagine?
I know. I think the Giants could win this game.
I mean, they really didn't look that bad.
No, I think they got some explosivity on defense, too. That can wreak some havoc.
Yeah. Hey, yell down there and ask those guys.
Yeah, see what those guys
see what the party thinks.
I'm sure they know.
Are they still doing it, or?
What do they do?
Hey, you like the Giants plus 6.5 against the Chiefs?
No, the guy goes, no. No.
Marks.
I heard him go, no.
I'm taking the Giants plus 6.5. I don't believe that guy. That guy.
Boom.
He's out in the sun. He's cooking out there. Who knows what he knows? I like the Giants plus 6.5. And Bruce, I'm only doing this so that on Monday I can say, "Oh, thanks, Bruce. Thanks so much, Bruce."
No,
for
we're
this
doing it
entire
this
pick.
time. We're doing it this time.
You
Andrew
support the
Thomas
Colts,
might go.
Okay, you support the Colts as much as you do. I'll support the Giants for you, and I still think the Chiefs win. That's a little double for you.